Hi, it's Darnell with Whalen Recipes, and the Ninja Crispi along with some other basket type air fryers can be a little tough to bake in because things might get overdone on the top. But I think I have a method to overcome that, and so I'm going to show you that, and we're going to get cooking right now. Alright, so if you haven't seen the initial review for the Ninja Crispi, be sure to check that out here on the channel. But once again, I've got my almond flour chocolate chip cookie dough, and I will flash that recipe on the screen for you again. And so if you saw the initial review, you know how things turned out there, but I think we're going to do much better this time. I'm not going to do parchment paper because I've done several batches of this recipe in the cooker, just trying it different ways. Things go a little faster without the parchment paper for the better airflow, even though some of the dough will seep down a bit into the crevices or the cracks of the, basically the rack here, the air fryer rack. But it's okay. And so, not putting any paper, not spraying anything or anything on there. I'm just going to get myself basically 9, even though I've got enough dough here for 12, 9 fit better than 12. So I'm just going to put 9 out on the rack here. And I'm trying to avoid putting any of the dough over the big hole in the middle because, like, I've done it before, like I said, multiple times, and it really gets, you know, probably the most dough can go down that middle hole, and helps better with the airflow if that middle hole can get some air through it. Alright, so now that I've got all the cookies laid out, I'm going to use some extra light olive oil. This is a pump sprayer here, so it's not like the aerosol type spray cans. It's a little different. And if you're not familiar with extra light olive oil, it's not the same as like regular olive oil or virgin or extra virgin. It's refined olive oil so that you don't get the taint of the flavor that you might want with some other food you don't want in cookies. And it has a higher smoke point because of that. But you could, if you prefer something like avocado oil, something of that sort, you can use that as well. And for you who don't know, the avocado oil that most of you buy is refined too. They just don't necessarily tell you that. But anyway, do your own research. Anyway, I'm going to spray the tops of the cookies with the extra light olive oil. And this will help prevent things from getting as overcooked on top as with the initial review. But I have tried even the method that I have used in other basket air fryers with it. I put the like cookie dough or something on the bottom and put the air fryer rack over top to kind of shield the food from getting overcooked. Even that doesn't work out well with the Ninja Crispi. But this method should work out well. And so we'll see how things go here. Alright, so I'm going to go to the bake function here, and for time I'm going to go up to 15 minutes. So we got bake 15 minutes, hit start, and going to just go ahead and let things cook like that for a while. Alright, time's up. So I'm going to show you the tops, and you're going to say, well, they're overcooked. And they are a bit overcooked, but let me show you how the ones in the initial review looked. And you can basically see the difference. These are not as bad, even though it's bad, it's not as bad. The oil does help to prevent things from getting as overcooked. Anything that I cook from scratch, that I bake from scratch in here, gets really, and really any basket air fryer, but especially this one, gets a real heavy cooking on the top. If you're baking something that like is refrigerated or frozen to start, the results seem to come out better. But when I'm doing like from scratch bake cooking like this, I get this very heavy overcooked top here. And that just seems to be the way that it is with the cooker. But the oil does help to reduce things getting overcooked on the top more than any other method that I've tried so far. So the oil does help, and it does look better than it does without any oil, and it looks better than it does with any other method that I try. So the oil is a method to try and help things out. I'm going to leave these here, let them cool down a lot, because I got some things to take care of, but they'll be nice and cool after they set here for a while, and then I'll bring you on back. Alright, so things have had a chance to cool down really well, and so I'm just going to show them to you again before I get a couple off. So this non-stick coating, you know, it's good for that purpose, but everyone can handle this sort of thing the way that you see fit. I'm showing you how things go here. And so just got a couple off. Going to show you the bottom of one and the bottom of the other. And so you see, you know, basically nothing really sticks there at all. So let's go ahead and do a quick taste test. Alright, so thank God for things turning out less overdone this time. And let's go ahead and taste. Could use some water, but top is crisp, but inside is moist, and as you saw, the bottom's not overdone like at all either. So basically it turns out, you know, the top gets some crisp, not as bad as not using any extra light olive oil sprayed on top. So spraying some oil on the top helps to reduce the overcooking on the top of things, and that's pretty good. But you can do things the way that you prefer. And on this channel there are over 900 videos with different countertops appliances. Over 90 different countertop appliances have been shown here on the channel, and those videos consist of them. And so in the video description, because nothing in this video is sponsored, nothing in my video is sponsored, I prefer not to have any attachment or ties of any kind to the manufacturers of the cookers and such that I do these videos for. But anyway, in the video description there are lots of ways to help the channel, such as my cookbook, merch, membership, donation, link to the Amazon shop where you pay the same price to help the channel, buy me a coffee. Also, you can always check out my blog, superwaveovenrecipes.com. Again, that's superwaveovenrecipes.com. Buy me a coffee, link is there as well. So with all that said, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe, hit that notification icon, and good eating.